I grew up in southwestern Ontario in a small town called Chatham, and I benefited as a young age with school trips when we would go to visit major museums in other cities. And by reason of close proximity, we often visited the Detroit Institute of Arts, and the Toledo Museum as well was a really life-changing experience for me, coming from small town Ontario and then walking into the gorgeous halls and seeing, particularly I remember the Greek and Roman sculpture, something that I hadn't ever conceived of before, and I became very interested in not just the experience of seeing such beautiful work, but the history that was involved. And it opens up your understanding of the evolution of people on the planet and migration, and the world of art is such a touchstone for a really enriched life. And so I think my experiences in museums as a youngster were very important in terms of how it's shaped the rest of my life and career. Well, we have many different activities that are going on that bring the community in to try and engage them. As part of Culture Days, we held an open house that welcomed in people from all over the region to tours, behind-the-scenes tours, which kind of made the museum's operations a little bit more transparent. People got to go into spaces that weren't usually open to the public, and they got to interact with a lot of the professionals on staff that were able to talk to the general public about what they do and how their work affects the things that people do see in the public spaces, the galleries and such. Well, our organization sets out to transform its community by connecting people with art, and that's our vision statement. And I think that we meet that by trying to bring art to life for people, so really acting as an animator and an educational institution in presenting visual art to people in ways that they have new kinds of access and new kinds of insights to what artists are doing from across Canada and sometimes from around the world. So we want to bring people to a space where they're excited and engaged and changed by the art that they're seeing. Through Culture Days, I think we want to open up and become more accessible, and to really bring in people that perhaps hadn't come to our spaces before, and we want to welcome them in, and we want to give them an opportunity to explore and to learn and to discover something probably about themselves but also about us. And we hope that it's a beginning of a conversation that's carried on through the rest of the year, even though Culture Days is our open house is just one day. We hope that people will feel welcomed and want to come back.